As humans, we are intimately aware of our mortality, yet most of us spend large portions of our lives avoiding thinking about or confronting death. As the Eastern sages also knew, man is a worm and food for worms. This is the paradox. He is out of nature and hopelessly in it. He is dual, up in the stars, and yet housed in a heart-pumping, breath-gasping body that once belonged to a fish and still carries the gill marks to prove it. His body is a material, fleshy casing that is alien to him in many ways, the strangest and most repugnant way being that it aches and bleeds and will decay and die. Man is literally split in two. He has an awareness of his own splendid uniqueness in that he sticks out of nature with a towering majesty, and yet he goes back into the ground a few feet in order to blindly and dumbly rot and disappear forever. As humans, we are intimately aware of our mortality, yet most of us spend large portions of our lives avoiding thinking about or confronting death. It is usually not until we are faced with the loss of a loved one, friend, or family member that we encounter the inevitability of death and are left to maneuver loss, grief, and sorrow. We often move through our lives focused on career advancement, material gain, and achievement, not stopping to think about the fragility of life. However, if you have been lucky enough to recognize the beauty of existence, then you begin to cherish every minute and moment you have, attempting to remain present and aware of the creative life force resonating all around you. Ernest Becker writes, "Modern man tries to replace vital awe and wonder with a how-to-do-it manual. We move through life often as transactional, and more times than not treat others as a means to an end, looking more at what people can provide us rather than seeing each human soul as a radiant being and divine entity." For many philosophers, spiritual practitioners, ancient healers, and shamans, the spirit realm and the spirit world is an ever-flowing frequency and vibration surrounding us at all times. However, we choose not to listen to the soft whisper of God's voice calling us to play. Rather, the stinging shrieks of modern-day society and capitalism scream loudly around us and make it difficult to slow down and hear the beauty and stillness of silence. So what do we do with death, our inevitable fate that each one of us will encounter?
On a long enough timeline, the survival rate for everyone drops to 0.
The deep sorrow and pain we often feel when we encounter death and loss is unable to put into words. Our worlds are shattered, and we encounter the very essence and meaning of life itself. We literally touch a liminal space of existence where we feel a part of ourselves pass away alongside the loss of a loved one. An anonymous source writes, "I wish I could say you get used to people dying, but I never did, and I don't want to. It tears a hole through me whenever somebody I love dies, no matter the circumstances. But I don't want it to not matter. I don't want it to be something that just passes. My scars are a testament to the love and the relationship that I had for and with that person. And if the scar is deep, so was the love. So be it. Scars are a testament to life. Scars are a testament that I can love deeply and live deeply and be cut or even gouged, and that I can heal and continue to live and continue to love. And the scar tissue is stronger than the original flesh ever was. Scars are a testament to life. Scars are only ugly to people who can't see." If we can begin to use death to wake us up to the beauty of the here and now, then we are able to recognize the gift of life, each moment an opportunity to engage and heal one another with love and connection. As Ram Dass states, in the end, we are all just walking each other home, a return to the eternal divine. No matter your belief system or spiritual alliances, we must all face the reality of death. Perhaps we can allow this deep truth to connect us more and allow us to create more empathy, compassion, and kindness with one another as an offering of sorts, recognizing we are all going to face each other's and our own mortality. Death becomes the greatest teacher, the deepest journey, and our venture into the unknown. We embrace death with arms wide open, unafraid of our fate, and we trust that we will be birthed again into the cosmic fold of eternity and existence. Khalil Gibran writes, "You would know the secret of death, but how shall you find it unless you seek it in the heart of life? The owl whose night-bound eyes are blind into the day cannot unveil the mystery of light. If you would indeed behold the spirit of death, open your heart wide unto the body of life. For life and death are one, even as the river and the sea are one. In the depth of your hopes and desires lies your silent knowledge of the beyond, and like seeds dreaming beneath the snow, your heart dreams of spring. Trust the dreams, for in them is hidden the gate to eternity. Your fear of death is but the trembling of the shepherd when he stands before the king whose hand is to be laid upon him in honor. Is the shepherd not joyful beneath his trembling, that he shall wear the mark of the king? Yet he is not more mindful of his trembling. For what is it to die, but to stand naked in the wind and to melt into the sun? And what is it to cease breathing, but to free the breath from its restless tides, that it may rise and expand and seek God unencumbered? Only when you drink from the river of silence shall you indeed sink, and when you have reached the mountaintop, then you shall begin to climb. And when the earth shall claim your limbs, then shall you truly dance."